for more.
What up and welcome to Rama Screen YouTube channel, and here's my review of Hulu's new series, 1,000 Blows. Let's rock this. Oh man, as soon as the marketing for this show had its tagline saying, brought to you by the creator of Peaky Blinders, I was like, sold! You had me at Peaky Blinders, mate! Writer, producer, showrunner Stephen Knight is one of all time's most influential storytellers. That guy is like an endless stream of story ideas, just one after another. His period piece crime dramas in particular always leave a lasting impression, and this latest one, 1,000 Blows, is no different. Hulu has graciously granted me all 6 episodes of this first season, and I've already watched all 6 of them, and so what is my verdict? 1,000 Blows is gritty to the bone, absolutely brilliant. It's part heist thriller, part underdog story, and part sports drama, and an all-around tangled web of ambition and crime and betrayal, mixed with the brutal realization that the old London can chew you up and spit you out if you let it. 1,000 Blows is a captivating visual feast. Created by Stephen Knight, 1,000 Blows is inspired by the true life stories of a group of characters battling for survival in the brutal East End of London in the 1880s. Hezekiah Moscow and Alec Monroe, best friends on the run from Jamaica, find themselves thrust into the criminal underbelly of London's thriving bare-knuckle boxing scene. As Hezekiah finds fortune and fame through the art of pugilism, he attracts the attention of the infamous queen of the 40 Elephants, Mary Carr, who sets about exploiting his talents to further her criminal enterprise. Meanwhile, the menacing and self-declared emperor of the East End boxing world, Sugar Goodson, determines to destroy Hezekiah, whose ambitions to fight in the West End threatens everything he has built. What ensues is a battle of the old world against the new. The 3 main actors, Malachi Kirby, Stephen Graham, and Aaron Doherty, are a big reason why I was stoked about watching this show, because I've been a huge fan of their previous work prior to this project. Especially Stephen Graham. That bloke is in everything. Stephen Graham has got to be the busiest British working actor today. I mean, one minute he'd be doing some Hollywood gig for Martin Scorsese, for example, and the next minute you see him on some UK TV indie stuff for Netflix or something. I mean, he is everywhere. He'll say yes to anything. Anyway, back to 1,000 Blows. Obviously, the costumes and the set designs are the standout star above all else. Great attention to details, and they transport you to the gloomy, muddy, nasty streets of old London. I mean, it feels as if you could catch cholera just by looking at it. The whole thing definitely contributes to the show's undeniable allure. Now, at a glance, you might be wondering, what's a Jamaican immigrant, a female gang leader, and an angry boxer in some smoky pub got to do with each other? But Stephen Knight and his team of writers did an excellent job of not only making them complex, but also mapping out the escalating friction between them along the way. And at the heart of it, the tool with which they journey that conflict is by way of the early evolution of boxing. Yes, racial tension plays a significant element, but more than that, there's a brewing class war going on as well. This desperate and frustrated need to adapt to the changing times. All of these 3 key characters, Mary, Sugar, and Hezekiah, all of them have something to prove. They badly want to prove themselves. And they're all trying to fight the system the only way they know how, but sadly at the expense of their own selves, because oftentimes they are their own worst enemy, they are their own worst blind spots. Actress Aaron Doherty is stone cold stoic throughout the entire show as the manipulative gang leader whose plans hit a bumpy road. Malachi's very thick accent may require captions or subtitles, but his acting is solid and fierce. And Stephen Graham as Sugar Goodson is like a raging bull from start to finish. You definitely don't want to get on his bad side. An impressive physical transformation too. This is the buffest, bulkiest, most muscular he's ever been in his whole career. A very committed performance, which is an interesting contrast to Malachi's much leaner build. If Hezekiah and Sugar's boxing match were to happen in today's world, it would be like having two divisions in the same ring, welterweight versus heavyweight, and that usually doesn't happen. Terrific cinematography as well, especially for the boxing sequences that are visceral and authentic to that specific era, from rough and tumble to refine, or at least adjacent to refine. They're not just about the punches and the knockouts, but also about the raw and burning fight to make a statement. So yeah, overall I give 1,000 Blows the rating of 4 out of 5. Stirring and unforgettable. A crafty TV experience. Yet another great new show from the impeccable mind of Stephen Knight.
Ready for